following podcast may be explicit. onejoeyoung presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Hey everybody, we're here back at Adventures from the Shed. You know, last time we left off, there was about to be some kind of undead fight or something like that. And the folks that are going to be joining in and, well, I guess beating up on said rotting corpses are right here with us today. We're going to go around and say hi, and if y'all can remember the order.
I think we're okay on that by now. Hey, everybody, this is Chris. I'm playing Abraxas, Dragonborn Paladin. Joe's got a green cup.
What else? Who's next?
What's after C?
Eli.
All right, start over. He's muted.
There's also that.
Oh, all right, that helps. You know what? I'm going to need to put some other sounds in the soundboard.
So professional.
Technical difficult.
I thought it was a new character thing that he was doing. He was just going to, just... He was already in the dude.
Like a bad dub, just my mouth moving, and then the audio is just like 2 seconds later.
Possibly the worst character quirk for an audio podcast, the mute character.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm Eli. I'm playing Erithnes Siegfried, human fighter. I use a big old sword.
Cool.
My name is Jason, and I play...
Jason, do you want to mute? Do you want to mute first?
That's something on.
Yeah.
I play Bill G. Waffle, the halfling rogue, and yeah, just excited to be back in the game.
Oh yeah. Randy's miming his character.
Who's going to be voguing first?
Climbing a rope. Okay, one syllable. One word.
He's doing his impersonation of Erithnes climbing a mountain.
Walk.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't fall over yet.
Miles.
Hey.
Oh. You walk miles.
You can walk.
Hi, I'm Randy.
I
play Miles Mize, the human bard. The old human bard.
And I am Joe. I wasn't muted this time. Joe. Before we get to the recap, I do want to mention that by the time you get this podcast, I would recommend that you check out the video. I will confess that I'm behind in releasing the video, but tonight we are going to try using Roll20 to keep track of a combat that we're about to embark upon. Do you embark upon or embark on?
Upon sounds nice.
I think you either are on that one.
It felt wrong to me to say embark upon. So I think I'll keep saying embark upon. This, it sounds worse every time.
We're going to get it on, baby.
We're going to be using tokens on a screen. However, to help our audio-only listeners, which is our larger audience, we're going to make sure we're describing things as we go. And I want to say that for the people listening, but also as a reminder for us. When you say I'm going to attack that thing on the right, or when you say I'm going to attack, make sure you're saying the one on the right or the one that was already hit before, etc. Now, with that, I would like to have somebody tell us what the heck we were doing last time.
Well, those half boys, they were just wandering through this town called Tranquility, and they stumbled upon the fact that it was completely empty. So this Abraxas lizard dude and this little bitty elf, he decided to go and wander, search the buildings, and they wanted to go downtown. Well, the other two, Siegfried and that dude Miles, he just wandered around the town, going to tower, and decided to look up in a tower and saw that there was Bell just jumping in and out of the house, the building. He was the church, and they were just like, "Let's just go over there and go see if we can go help them, the boys." And the church was haunted, or they thought it was, and they found a slab that they couldn't move, and then they went ahead and left that alone when they couldn't figure it out, and they wandered on over down to downtown and found out zombies were tucked in a room.
Never meaning no harm.
Yeah. I think we ended on me opening the door and giving a breath weapon blast, right?
Yeah.
You were preparing a breath weapon blast, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where we wanted to pick
I'm sorry. I'm still having trouble recovering from that.
That was epic.
I saw you losing it. I almost lost it myself. I was like, just keep going.
Yeah. I'm so glad you did that in like 2 or 3 breaths and kept it in that voice the whole time. That was awesome.
I want to be a professional voice actor at some point, so I got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
That is a mood. Breath control is a major part of it.
So let's go to, I'm going to go share my screen here. So you guys, if you can, recall where you were, what you were doing while I get this thing going.
Right. I remember that it was posted up by the door that Abraxas was opening because it was supposed to be like he blitzes them and then I'm coming in, or I was like waiting.
Yeah, I think the plan was to let them spill in, and we would just use this room to take care of business.
I did an amazing barrel roll into the room, and I was currently behind like the little table thing.
That's right.
Yep.
He did his James Kirk roll.
Yep.
His Miles will stand on a little table thing and pull out his bow and just prepare to take shots.
So what we have here on our screen, what we're sharing and how we're going to manage this is we're using, as I mentioned earlier, Roll20, which is roll20.net, for anyone not familiar with that. It's a great, not only a free service for a lot of things, but you can pay subscriptions to get some advanced things out of it, which is pretty cool. It's a great virtual tabletop experience. We are linking our D&D Beyond characters that we have already created to the Roll20 by using an extension called Beyond 20. These things, at least for what we're going to use them for tonight, they work pretty well together. We did have a couple technical things that we had to click here and there to make sure we figured things out. But to make it so we have a good reference as we're moving forward and what's where, we had been relying on Randy's drawings. Unfortunately, we're taking a step down in graphics to this. And so we'll
fingers to this.
Yes, we'll make do with what we can. And this works out well. We'll make sure we get some proper avatars for the characters next time. For now, I'm just using the free tokens that came with, or that come with Roll20 usage for these zombies. Have them in 2 different groups. Did we take an initiative last time, or do we just want to start over here?
I think we did take an initiative last time.
We did? Oh.
Yep. I don't know if anyone wrote it down, but we took an initiative.
Well, since Randy was the tracker and he said we did, let's let's go ahead and let's re-roll those if you guys don't mind. I am going to roll for
Yes, I got it. I do
walking. Oh, you do have
he has it.
Yes, I do. Abraxas had a lovely 4. Miles had a 16.
Are you guys able to click in the turn order and make changes?
Yes,
or not?
I think so.
Try it.
I just turned Bell into a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and change those. I don't know what I had for the zombies.
Well,
this way we can
was
share
1
the
and 17 for group 2.
Say that again?
5 for group 1 and 17 for group 2.
All right.
And then what was mine, Miles?
Bell was 18. Siggy was 13.
Well, did I get a 4? Is that what you said?
Yeah, unfortunately, you had a low 4.
But from last game, though, Joe was going to have Abraxas start first because he was preparing the breath weapon and everything else.
Correct.
Z1, Z2.
Well, that works for me.
There we go. So I have. It looks like I can click to sort descending, and I think if I click next here, it'll go through. Yeah. Okay.
I did not save.
So
change it to 13.
what we're going to do is Abraxas is going to be last. So if we could change that to the right number in the order. However, he's going to act first because
I clicked the wrong person.
There you go. Fantastic.
I can do it.
Chris, you said they had a save. So describe the whole breath weapon thing again. Now that we have this kind of on the screen and we can see the layout of where things are.
So mine, Gold Dragon. So it's a fire. It's a 15-foot cone of flame coming out of my mouth. The damage is 2d6 at my current level, and the DC is Dex. It's a Dex save for DC 11 for half damage.
Right, and for those who aren't aware, zombies do not have a particularly good dexterity.
They're slow.
And I have to look at my chat window. Oh, holy crap. All right, so I got an 18. I actually rolled a 20 with a -2 for
Did we
dexterity.
refresh the turn order again?
Yeah. Say that again?
How do we refresh the turn order?
Oh, I think I have to click. No,
Okay.
what is it? Hold on a second.
That's horrible damage.
I had
by the way.
already started it, so it's like that. All right, there we go.
I got them correct now. So.
Crappy damage.
You were drinking
what-
too much. It came out to be more, flaming dragon than actual flame.
Yeah.
then Flaming Dragon.
Should have just spit that out.
So how much damage do they take? You said half of...
It's half of them make the save, yeah. So if we want to round up and give them 2, that's cool.
Yes.
Technically, you're always supposed to round down.
Yeah, I know. But
Now, this is a Joe rule. I round up for players, down for monsters.
keep it going.
I like
Wow.
that rule. That's a good rule.
Yeah, it's always
I-
a good thing.
I was so amazed that the zombies were partying there, spilling drinks, that I just blew my, I just blew
That's
it out.
it.
On that. What happened?
And let me let you guys know what you're seeing for the bars on the zombies. Obviously, your tokens have your total hit points. There, you see 2 bars on the zombies. The top one is their relative armor class compared to 20. If the bar were full, they'd have an armor class of 20. So it's just
Okay.
letting you know how easy they are to hit by just looking at them. And then the second bar is their total health. Now you may be able to tell that they moved the group A, B, and C moved a little bit with the 2 damage, and it gives you an idea of how much you're hurting them. So the fire goes in. There's a little bit of singeing, and there are some, there's noises like zombie noises, and they're not necessarily happy about being burned.
Brains.
Let's move on to the next, which is going to be Belle.
Well, so again, I was prepared to see just amazing flames shoot out of my larger compatriot here, and what came out was more like a cindery burp.
A bile.
Just a
How
little
many of
bit.
those flaming dragon shots?
Peering over my wooden table that I'm crouching behind here, I can see inside. I'm going to take a shot with my crossbow.
All right, pick a zombie, any zombie.
We'll go A. Oh, I'm sorry. My screen's super small here. B. I'm sorry. The one in front of the door. B.
Yep, B. All right.
All
So
right.
let's go ahead and say what you got.
So that is a 10.
A 10 against a zombie? Wow,
That's
that's a
against a
solid
zombie.
hit.
Yes. Okay. So
Zombies aren't that dexterous unless, of course, you happen to be breathing fire at them. At which point, they are just out of the way instantly.
They look cold. I was just trying to warm them up.
And so with my sneak attack bonus and everything, it's a grand total of 6 damage. So my
So you
bolt
do
finds the
have
mark.
the whole sneak attack thing now. Cool.
Yeah, it shows on at least the in the chat window here that it shows that it went off. So
Well, I think it's going to roll it automatically.
yeah,
Unless you go and change it.
I just rolled it here just to see. Yeah, it was 1. So we should be good. We'll be good.
But I think it
I'm not
rolls
there. I
sneak
wasn't
attack.
as sneaky.
Roll 20 will automatically roll sneak attack by default. That's the setting. You can go in and change it.
I mean, I'm fine with always having sneak attack. I mean, that's okay with Belle.
Of course.
Belle's a very sneaky person. When it comes
And
down
let's
to it.
say for now, against zombies, we'll let that go, and we'll worry about it on the next ones, because
And then,
I don't think zombies don't really care.
Yeah. So after I see my bolt pierce into the fleshy parts of the bee zombie, I will use my bonus action to hide behind the table.
Okay. Let's do a stealth roll. Let's see what we end up with.
Stealth
And this is
roll.
something useful for us on our D&D Beyond 20
18.
D&D Beyond character sheet. We can roll by clicking at a certain thing, a skill, an attack, whatever, and it'll show up in our Roll20 window. And apparently, Belle was very sneaky with this.
I'm the perfect height behind the table. I just crouched back down, and none was the wiser that I was even there.
And the zombies were probably, I don't know, I guess they don't get blinded, but there was the flash of the torch and then the breath weapon and then a probably relatively silent crossbow just shooting in there with all the other noise happening, and they're zombies, right?
Brains.
The brains. That's the one sound I didn't get. So I was like, I didn't want one that just said. Brains.
I don't know. They're not going to probably attack us with this group then for that. We're probably okay.
Yes, I think we have a +1 between all of us.
I don't think so.
An army of zeros.
Yeah. All
At
right.
least we'll know we'll be safe.
So now we have the numerical zombies up next. And we have the characters on the map kind of where I thought they would be. I think you guys rearranged a little bit too, so that's good. But as you can see, there's plenty of space for the zombies to come out and try and mess with folks. And what we're going to have is, this is the numbered group. So I've got 1, 2, and 3. Again, we have 6 zombies out here that you can see in this room. We'll just start with number 1. Who's just going to come at the door, and he doesn't necessarily really care that his friends won't be able to get past him easy or anything because they're not really his friends. You know how that works. They're zombies.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Hey, Belle, it's Bob from down the hall. How's that song go?
This is Enos, actually. Yeah. From your little Duke Boys recap. So... oh my gosh. All right. So zombie's going to start off really well, I guess. Zombie comes up to the door, just kind of lunges forward with both hands and its face and its head, and everything's just slamming forward right into Abraxas with a 19 to hit.
I think that's going to hit me.
Yes. And 4 damage. And it probably goes without saying, which is the thing you always say before you say it. It just smells even worse here now. The door's open. They're just rotting, nasty.
They're covered in bile from the belchy flaming dragon.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Well, that get a waste.
Braxis, remember to turn on your pilot light.
Get started, man. Let's stop drinking before battle.
That's a very good one. And at this point, the others are just going to start crowding in together. They don't really have anything ranged. They're just, standing around, not really happy about what's going on. But
zombie mosh pit.
Yeah. So we did Belle, we did the numbered zombies, and Miles is up next.
Miles is going to use comprehend language. No, just kidding.
Oh my god.
All right.
If you can pull it off, man, go for it.
No, I'm just going to... He said he wants to eat your brain. All right.
Have one.
Okay, a longbow then. That's what I'm going for.
Well, that's actually what he said. Listen.
I don't think he's choking on somebody's brain, yeah.
It is. So it looks like Randy still has that setting to roll the attack and damage at the same time, which is convenient here because a 14 is going to hit the zombies.
Yep.
So we can take that. Now, from here, Miles, the only thing I would say is based on kind of line of sight, you're not really going to hit numbers 2 or 3, but you could probably hit almost any other one. You tell me what you want to hit.
Oh, I should have said that first. He just hit the one that was attacking Abraxas.
Okay. And that's 7 damage. Yeah, your arrow just like thunk right in his throat and just sits there and his head wobbles a little bit. And he's just...
What a sturdy dead prick. You need to make him dead again.
I'm on it.
Said. He's on the sturdy dead prick. Let's go, Siegfried.
That's wrong.
Yes, it is. On more than one level.
How do I turn off the damage at the same time?
There is a setting within, when you go into that Beyond 20 settings again, click the B. There's a thing in there that says roll plus damage at the same time or something like that.
Auto roll damage and crit. I think that's what it is.
Is that on the first screen or the second one?
You still have to get into like more settings.
Okay, because I didn't see. I was like, I don't see.
It should be like in the middle area. Auto roll damage and crit.
All right, turn that off.
Eli, are you muted or did you not say anything?
I didn't say anything. I was listening to
Okay.
the settings that y'all were describing because I realized that my roll also did attack and damage.
But he split that dude in half.
What's actually kind of neat here is I ended up rolling quite a few dice, but half of them are ones or twos, which because of my great weapon mastery or great weapon fighting style, I can just re-roll those, so it did it automatically.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
so yeah.
That is very cool.
After the arrow embeds itself in the zombie's throat, Siegfried raises his great sword with a almost malicious smile on his face, just brings the sword down, tries to cut this cadaver in two.
Well, it hits. Zombies, turns out, are relatively sturdy. You hit, you chop its left arm off. It just kind of like wobbles on the floor a little bit, like it's made of foam or something. And the zombie takes a moment to look at you, and just, I don't know, he's just not really happy about what's going on. But are you moving at all or just staying there? That's the other thing I want to keep
Harder
track
next
of,
time,
because
Gallagher Siegfried.
you guys are welcome to. I just got my internet connection's unstable. I think it's because my daughter behind me just started playing a game. But you guys hear me all right?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind moving a little bit.
Yep.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's slowed up for a little bit and
All
back on
right.
track.
I know
All
it's
right.
a little slow for a second.
But
It's fine now.
when it's your turn, definitely you can move your icon a little bit. You can see we got so much space here. Just the idea that we're putting this visual reference together. So as long as we keep on top of it, it's going to help us out as we're going.
Yeah. Siegfried's
and
just going to
after
stay
that-
where he's at, though. It's a good spot.
The the lettered zombies get to go, and at this point, I'm going to move B, the second of the lettered zombies, up right to the door, and he's just going to reach through and claw more at Abraxas, just sticking his arm past his buddy and just clawing at him. And that is
He's lending his buddy a hand.
I was going to say, giving his buddy a hand, he really needs it.
All right, so I got 21 this time. Does that hit?
I don't know,
Jeez.
Joe. That attack seems like a bit of a reach.
Nah.
Hello. That was good, Randy. Thank you. 4 damage again, and this time it's just a couple of the zombies' fingertips are broken off, and it's just bones scratching at you.
Yeah,
It hits in some spots where the scales just aren't as tough.
Disgusting.
The other ones they're just kind of crowding up now until there's a spot to get through. They're just kind of all just back there making noises.
Yeah.
Just waiting their turn.
This is exactly the way we want it.
I wanna get free.
Oh, hey, it's me.
Abraxas is up next.
All right, Hellbird on the guy right in front of me. Hopefully, I can just ruin this dude.
Ruiner. Ruiner? Hardly know her.
Oh, God. Horrible roll.
A 9? That hits the zombie.
Yay!
Jeez.
Clank.
Zombies are easy to hit. They're just sturdy,
Fair.
So what you got for damage, Abraxas?
11 slashing.
11 slashing.
Slashing
11
damage.
slashing damage.
All right, let's hear them. So zombies have a certain thing. When you hit them hard enough, they don't necessarily die right away. So I got to make a number here. So you did 11 damage, and I'm going to read this out so it gives you an idea of the reason why I need to know how much damage you did as well. But a zombie in D&D 5th
I'm
edition
going to back up, I think.
has a cool ability called Undead Fortitude. In that, once you hit it, it has a chance with a Constitution saving throw of 5 plus the amount of damage it took. So in this case, it would be 16. The zombie can just stay at 1 hit point. So it's you know, you got to hit them the right way to finish them off kind of thing. That's the concept behind it, I believe. And I really like it. In this case, you kill them.
Yay.
So, yep. So I can actually put a thingy on here, like a red
Good
X,
guy.
and just kind of leave him on there. And he shouldn't get in anyone's way because I think I'm the only one that can move the tokens. The bad guy's tokens.
It needs like the dead body token.
Yep. Yeah. So there's a dead zombie there now, but he's not getting in anybody's way.
There's a pile of bones.
Yeah.
It is
like
a pile.
like a gauntlet.
No, it's just like a bag of gold coins. This is an MMO, right?
Exactly. Yeah. With that in mind, one of the zombies in the back has this yellow question mark over his head. Bell, you're
The
up.
sack is made out of flesh and the coins are bones.
All right. So seeing Abraxas and Siegfried just cleave an arm off and then just rip this thing a new one. And the other zombie is, I can see the crowd happening there. I'm going to take another shot with my crossbow. I'm going to try to hit him in the knees so that hopefully he falls over and blocks the door slightly.
All right. Let's see how that works out. So you're going at number B again.
Yep. That's another solid 10. Another solid 10 right there.
It is, and that's a solid hit.
All right, and then damage is 9 plus 6 damage.
Yeah, and you had that successful hide, so we're good with the sneak attack. And with this one, that I've got to go through the same saving throw again, and because of the amount of damage you did, this poor zombie is going to need to pretty much roll a 20 to stay alive. Let's see how this works out for him. Or to stay undead?
Stay undead.
I mean, so you did 15 plus 5 is 20. I rolled 19. Number B is, yes, so close.
So Bell, assuming he was going to shoot out the knees, the arrow just kind of glanced off and shot up and went right through its head. And Bell plays it off like it was planned. That was definitely something that was done.
Exactly.
I look around.
Shooting, Bell.
Yep.
Nice shooting, Bell.
And then I hide again.
We need. I need to put the bullet ricochet sound effect. That would have been the right one. All right. After that is the number zombie.
And then I got a 17 from my stealth for my hiding again. Run the bonus action.
Nice. Okay. So now, without any real impediment, they. Well, I'm going to go for number 2. Yeah, 2 and 3. Number 2. He's taking a number 2. How do you guys feel about attack of opportunity, that kind of thing? Well, it's a general question.
It's DM discretion. I mean, it's a mechanic.
And my discretion is
like
how you guys
games.
feel about it.
I mean, I was always theater of the mind, so I didn't use it that often. So yeah,
I run a lot of map stuff and everything else, so I use it quite a bit. So I'm good either way.
I like using it. It can be used against us, but I mean, usually we're able to take advantage.
I like it. It's another thing to keep track of. Makes combat a bit more tactical. So I enjoy using it.
Yeah, it's more realistic. Anyway,
the reason I ask is the Deuce here is passing through the door towards Abraxas because he's got a scent for dragon now, and he's going to go right past Siegfried. And if you can think of a way that you could trip him up or whatever you might want to do as he's going by, then that's how we'll take advantage of that type of attack of opportunity or something. But what I'd like to hear is, I brought it up this time, but if you guys bring it up as you see something happen, then let me know. As he passes by, can I, or just say I do blank, and chances are I'll allow it.
Sounds good to me.
If this map is all accurate, then Miles should be in range as well, technically.
But he's not. So when I go for the attack of opportunity thing, it's when it's passing you and doesn't care about you, or you have a chance to take it unawares or off guard because it's paying attention to something else. And in this case, it's just coming in your direction-ish, kind of out the door to its left towards where the nice dragon is.
I'm a nice dragon. Happy feelings all the time.
Yes.
All right.
Happy fun dragon.
Yes.
As number 2 is shuffling past Siegfried to get to that delicious golden dragon, Siegfried is going to rear back with his greatsword pointed out and do a lunging thrust to get at him.
Awesome. So on a roll of a 1, Abraxas is about to eat a greatsword. That's cool.
I mean, maybe.
That would be quite a lunge.
That's an
Hey, you know
opportunity. I'll do anything. Can happen.
Go for it. Go for it.
I'll just put my halberd out so he lunges into that. I mean,
So
whatever.
that's a 12.
A 12 will hit.
Yay!
Are you going to drop the deuce? Let's see.
I'm going to try.
You need to do a fair amount of damage. It's sturdy, easy to hit, but
Come on, roll the damage.
they're built like an undead brick house.
Mighty.
Did it? I don't see it yet.
Why is it not rolling my damage?
Dun, dun.
No, that's just another attack. A much
Well, that
better
was
one.
twice as good.
That was really good.
Hit the damage dies.
It went from a 12 to a 24. You roll you have to click the damage next to it.
Yeah, it's not popping up. It just shows.
That's wacky.
It just opens up the Chingadera, the weapon description. Oh well, I mean, I can manually input the dice in Roll20.
Either way works. Give us a fun number.
So you don't see where are you clicking where it says hit dice, or are you clicking where it says damage? Because I clicked hit dice. I think that's where it popped up.
I'm clicking damage. No, it's still just giving me the greatsword entry.
If you hover over it, though, it should give you the red B to click on for damage.
Yeah, that.
It's not. It's just giving slashing. It's giving the red B for like all my other options. Oh, wait, hold on. What's that? Nope, that's still just
What's
the
that?
attack.
Oh, that still hits.
I see what you mean. So
That's 3 attacks so far. Awesome.
Nope. What's the command for it? Jesus.
I think you have to put a what you call it slash, but I don't remember which one. Or maybe it's a £, or hash, if you will.
G6.
I'd like to go with sharp.
3
Sharp.
unrecognized
Yes.
commands.
Super sharp.
No, I'm usually flat.
Here's what I'm doing. All right.
Here's what I'm doing.
Boom. 4 and 5, 9 plus 3. That's 12.
Nice. So what did you find that worked? That right in the interface itself for Roll20?
Yeah, in Roll20 on the left-hand side, the die thing, the dice menu.
Yep. Okay.
And then it's just the 3 from my strength score. So yes, 12 damage to Zombie 2 as he shuffles past. Just stab.
12. He is definitely hurt as far as zombies can be hurt. This is the one that, excuse me, just kind of was stumbling over his buddies to get through. When you lunge forward, you sever his spinal cord and the legs just drop, and now it's just a torso crawling towards Abraxas.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. You're the one with the pointy sword, man. And then it attacks Abraxas. It attacks us.
Come on. Come on.
Like all the attack on a mailman.
All right, let's see how. Oh my gosh! All right, so I had 19, an 18, a 20, and now a 22. So I think that's going to hit as well.
Yep, that'll work.
4 more damage. This zombie didn't even seem to notice that it is only half a zombie now. The upper half is just grappling at your legs and kind of almost pulling you off balance with the nastiness it's doing to you.
Oh my God, Abraxas, did it eat your tail?
I don't have one.
I know.
Is that offensive?
I know. That's awesome. Zombie numero 3, which is German, sorry. That one is just coming forward and going after Siegfried right outside the door.
Is it German zombie?
9. Let's see if he rolled that. No, he rolled an upside down 9. That would be a 6. I'm guessing that's probably not going to hit.
No.
Wait, did Siegfried move
Probably
forward when
because
he
I
lunged,
didn't
or did he
attack
go back?
Abraxas. Let me pretend I'm attacking Abraxas. And let's see
Yeah,
what I get.
that's how it works.
21. Yes.
Yeah, see?
So yeah, we missed Siegfried.
Wait, did Siegfried move forward, or did he go backwards after he attacked?
With the
I
way
think
an
he just stood
opportunity
there.
attack, the way an opportunity attack works is the person taking the attack stays in their spot. They just take the opportunity to strike at whoever's passing through.
Okay, you said you did like a lunge, though. So
Yeah, I flavored it as a lunging thrust because
okay.
the greatsword is already like a long weapon, so just
Mhm.
just to make sure that I get him.
Bit of a
Like-
reach, if you ask me.
Eli can lunge without even getting up. He's
Oh,
just
yeah.
good.
Nice.
And Siegfried, even better, right?
You know it.
So that zombie misses. We are next on to Miles. Speaking of Miles miss. You're up.
Okay, so Miles has seen that Abraxas has been taking some hits, but he doesn't hit as hard as Abraxas does. So I think... Okay, so cure wounds, let's see, healing 60 feet. I'm going to do healing word on Abraxas. So I'm gonna do.
Have you figured out what the word is? Remember, I told you we were going to need to know what the word is. And it can't just be the bird.
Bumfuzzle. I wrote that down.
Bumfuzzle.
Yeah, that's the fastest thing I could think of. I
Make
was looking
sure
up
you,
funny
you
words.
jot that down because that's your healing word now.
Bumfuzzle.
Bumfuzzle.
All right, and what is the amount?
That's
You
his
might even be able to click it if
his
you
curse word. Let me see if that worked. That brought up
Curse
the thing.
word.
Did it go in there?
Hey,
4 points.
4 healing.
Healing. Okay, so you got the last hit back.
2 more of those, that'll be good.
Did you want to move at all, Miles?
He's good where he's at for just right now.
Cool.
So I rolled a 2, and that's 2 plus 2 is what gave you the 4. Okay.
We are now up to Siegfried.
would it require any sort of action to put on my shield and take out my sword? I think putting on a shield is an action.
I'm going to say no. As far as stowing or readying weapons, and for that matter, a shield, I'm calling it free action. You cannot change armor with a free action, but
Understandable.
yeah, but a shield, you should be, anybody who's adventuring should be well practiced enough to just pull the shield off their shoulder just as much as they would, pull a sword out of a back scabbard. Right?
Okay. So yeah,
shouldn't be enough to be a problem.
just because it adds tension to the situation, I'm going to drop my greatsword, like actually toss it to the side, sling out my shield, pull out the longsword. Okay. I'm gonna take a swipe at number 3, who has just popped through the doorway, trying to smack me.
When the sword hits the ground, some of the nasty congealed black blobs of blood pop off of it. It's just a gross scene.
Disgusting.
I'm now very upset.
Your sword got dirty.
Yep. I'm going to take it out on the little zombie in front of me. 15 will hit.
Number 3, 15 definitely hits. Yes, sir.
All right.
This zombie has yet to experience
Jeez.
y'all's wrath.
All right. 4 damage to this one.
Just a little tap.
I'm more... I'm spanking it with the flat of the blade.
Yeah.
You made me get my sword dirty.
Damn it, I don't want to get this one dirty. Maybe it's instead of hitting him really hard, you hit him and then you wipe your sword off on its clothing.
That's what's the actual damage, just accidentally cutting him.
Yes. You give him a paper cut or something.
Get this off my blade.
Let's
And Siegfried's going to stay where he's at.
he is cool. So we go now to our lettered zombies, and we said the door opened inward toward them, I believe
Correct.
it was.
Yes.
And we opened the door all the way. So the reason I'm saying all this is I'm just going to treat it as if there is no door right now. It's just out of the way. And I'm going to have A step over. Actually, you know what? Let me move just B out of the way there for a second so I can see it. But A is going to step over into the doorway and kind of do the same little reach by his not buddy and claw towards Siegfried. Let's see what we end up with.
Just gonna scooch past you here, buddy.
Yeah, and this guy, when you see him, he definitely is wearing the tattered remains of what are more expensive clothing than the other zombies that you've seen there.
A nobleman. I knew that well.
14.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you got your shield out now too.
Yep,
so
with my shield, I'm now an 18.
Gotta hand it to them. Sure have stretch goals they're trying to reach. Think
Miles, if you make it out of this, I'm smacking you. These puns are stupid.
You nailed it.
That's making me cough for some reason. So it just scratches at you and almost falls forward towards the number 3 zombie that's standing in the doorway too. So they're almost like one now, practically dancing the zombie dance, and right there in the middle of everything. And they're really happy with each other. And see zombie run zombie run is just moving up behind a Abraxas.
All right, going for number deuce. See if I can drop this guy, hopefully. Come on. Hey, I hit
11. I'm probably going to mess it up by saying it, but nobody's missed yet, even with horrible rolls, so that's cool.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
8 damage.
8 slashing damage.
Well, that's the guy that's like already on the ground crawling at me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so close. Yeah.
I just stabbed down with the halberd.
Yeah. At this point, what's left as that halberd comes down? Is it a long blade on your halberd?
Yeah, but it's got the points. I just kind of stabbed down like spear into his head. That was my plan.
You hit. You spear down, and it actually goes between the shoulder blades, and is holding it there. You could pull your halberd back out, but right now it's kind of held there, and it's not moving or doing anything. I'll leave it up to you what you do with that next, because wooden floor here. I'm going to say that because that's what it looks like on our graphic. Yep. And your halberd, the end of it sticks in the ground, in the floor a little bit.
Yep.
So that guy is so close to not being moving anymore, but he's still there. Got his one good arm still flapping about. The other one is just kind of dead at his side. It's tough to say that. Staying where you are there, Abraxas?
Yeah, I'll stay in the corner still.
Okay. I think it's time for another round of Pop Goes the Weasel.
Absolutely. So Abraxas, you're keeping the halberd in it right now, right? Is that
for
right?
The moment, for the moment, since he's still up.
So peeking over the table, I can see it looks like Abraxas has it, and I can see the log jam at the door. So I'm going to take a shot at zombie. What is that? 3? Because they're like all stacked up on top of each other.
Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, so I'll take a shot at that here.
I'm gonna rearrange them a little just so we
put the dead guy in the other room.
Yeah, I was actually thinking I could put them at a lower level, but
that is a 21.
Oh yeah,
21 will definitely hit. Actually, no, that roll's too good. You missed.
And that was 9 piercing damage. If I still get sneak attack because I did hide again.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Okay, so that's 9, so 11 total damage.
I actually should have said bell in the box, but it's close enough. 11 damage.
Bell in the box.
Reduces it down to about a quarter of what it started with. Or would that be a third? Close to a third.
And then
I don't math good. So
with Bell's movement, Bell's gonna head up to this. Is this doorway, is it closed right now? This door that's off to
the only door that was open was the one there. If you do want to open it though,
if I can
reveal part of it.
Yeah, if I can, I'm going to try to, again, since there are more coming in, I'm going to try to get in there to get a better sneak around the wall and get behind there so I can take more shots. Is the door, I jiggle the knob, is it open?
Jiggle the handle. The interior doors that you've seen so far do not have locks, including this one.
Okay.
So I am
then I try to go through that door.
I'm going to do a little reveal here of what you will be able to see as you open the door. And we're going to take the debris that's there as there is debris. It may not be exactly that because you're in a town hall, so it may not be benches and, it looks like little broken pottery and stuff on the ground.
Yeah.
But that's what the program dropped in there for us. That's good.
Yep.
But we have
more
debris.
Zombies.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hide behind the stone wall and ready my crossbow for another shot.
Okay. So then if you're stepping all the way in, then I can open it up because are you carrying a light source?
I have a torch with me.
Okay, then yes. Then I'll open the whole thing up so you can see it.
Okay.
And remember, our total side to side is somewhere between 50-ish. Somewhere between 50-ish. Okay?
Yeah.
That's about the size. Now, go ahead. But before I was going to say, before you finish with that, let me make sure you know that you do see a couple of skeletons back there towards the back that aren't paying any attention to you yet.
They're moving around. I can tell that they're alive and not like Halloween decorations that they just left lying around.
They're reminiscent of the zombies in the clothing that they have, but they look like they are in a further state of decay.
Okay, so I'll yell back, "Hey guys, there's more skeletons in here." Yeah, and that's all.
Why did you open that door?
Oh, great! You want to open another door? You want to just get this party going?
I'm gonna
go back him up.
Door.
I've got a Braxis here.
He did the mesh. It was the monster mesh.
Okay. So what do you want to do next?
That's all. I moved and then I did my action. Everything else.
Okay. Well, if you're cool, that's what you see for now. And who is up next? The numbers.
Zombie group numbered.
So at this point, I'm going to say number 2 is being held at bay by Abraxas. So he's just going to stay there. He can't reach you, but he does flail with his, the one good arm and the other just kind of flops at his side like a fish out of water kind of thing. But he's not able to reach you. Number 3, however, is going to, since he's kind of sort of dancing with a little bit, those two zombies are a little bit together. He's just going to lunge to the side, almost like a body check in hockey or something, towards Siegfried, kind of pushing you towards the corner. Excuse me, slam towards Siegfried with
Save my shield.
A 13. So let's say you use your shield to knock him aside. I'm going to move him a little bit. Tell me which way you knock him. Based on the way the map is, say north is north, north is up, north is north. It is what it is. You tell me which direction, except for north, you want to move him about 5 feet.
What? You mean I can't put him into a flanking position? Dang.
Well, flanking for whom?
For them.
If
I want to challenge. No.
We can put him right there for you.
Yeah.
He can stay right where he is, but I'm giving you the opportunity to push him around a little bit.
Siegfried, with his shield on his left arm, would naturally push out left, so he'd be sending him east. Into A again.
Okay. So
back
those
to your
guys
tango.
Kind of bunch up right there. Okay, good.
Dominoes.
Then next, Miles is up.
Maybe if I stab the first one well enough, I can get the second one too.
That's the kind of thing I like to hear.
Thanks, Siggy's got it. So I'm going to shoot this dude in front of Abraxas and he's holding bay.
Siggy.
Don't know why I'm saying this out loud. I'm just going to go do it.
Stop distracting me.
Actually, it would be cool if you just narrated everything you did.
All right, I'm releasing the bowstring now.
He's a storyteller through and through.
Oh man, there's a guy that does martial arts with me. He does that.
He was shooting.
He commentates his sparring sessions.
All right. So you want to finish the last little bit of the zombie?
He's got to try to, yeah.
Go for it. So a 10 definitely hit. 8 damage, which means the zombie has a chance to hang on for a bit longer. But he does not.
Put him in the dead pool.
I will do that. Actually, just I'll line them up there for now. It's awesome.
Just sweeping them into the other room.
Yeah. The other thing too is I can put this little skull and crossbones things on them, but you can't see it as well. So just doing the big X. Excuse me. And Siegfried, you're there. You gonna do a little shish kebab?
Yes.
I'm going to try.
Shish kebab.
Yes. I will stab through the first one so hard I get the second.
Let's find out.
Maybe. 18.
18 hits. I'm going to treat it mainly as how much damage you do. That determines if you get them both.
Fair. All right, come on, give me something good.
Hit's nice. Like if you roll 1 damage, hitting them both doesn't help.
I didn't even break the halfway mark on that roll. Plus 3, that's 6 damage.
Okay. 6 on number 3. You know what though? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to let you roll one more time on your damage. And let's see if you can roll higher.
So just a plain D8? No mods?
Advantage damage. Yeah.
Okay. Second roll, 2.
Oh, okay. So at this point, then, chances are this guy is going to live, but I'm going to find out. Got to click the button here. So the zombie struggles against your attack, and he's actually able to hang on. That poor
bad zombie. Back to the deck.
Like he's trying to get something up.
Yep. He's not quite. I'm going to have him fall forward. I don't know, is there anything that says like prone or something? I don't think so.
There is an icon for back pain. Maybe that'll do it.
You know what? That has arrows sticking out of his back. Let's do that one.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, it is. It's tiny, but I mean, I see it because I have it large on my screen. So that he's fallen over, laying down. And now that, as we have seen now, does not make them much less effective. But you have knocked him over, and it's one of those little scenes in the movie where you think you've killed the zombie, but at the last moment, it's just like, and starts moving to get back up.
I didn't mean to roll that right now, but
it was the end of my turn. I wasn't going to move or anything.
Well, you want that to be your defense roll, Abraxas?
Do I need one? I mean,
no.
Oh, A's attacking you. It looks like.
I was just trying to see.
A's coming after you. Yep. And
every time I switch past me,
something different.
Or was 3 in the way?
And it's like a term we used to use, bum rush. He's just like coming straight at you, and he's making that noise too because why not? And 2 hit, 13.
That's negative. Not gonna hit me.
All right, a negative 13.
It will not work.
1 hit point left.
All right, so that is a miss. Who's up next? Let's see. C. Well, C can kind of come forward here into the doorway and do the same. That just reaching the arms through and just trying to get at Siegfried. We have a swing and miss. A 6. Just a bit outside.
Simple zombies cannot get past my impregnable defense.
Not today.
Not ever, hopefully.
Oh, I'm up? Can I keep my roll?
Yeah. You have that roll?
I'll take it.
You can use it.
All right.
We know it's a real roll, right?
Yeah, that's right. All right, so number 3 is getting lit up. Let's see if I can get some decent damage out of this one finally. A is the one in front of you. 3 is the one in front of 6. Oh, I got you. Okay. Come
Just
on.
to clear it up.
Oh, 13.
Ooh, nice.
I think it's my heaviest hit.
Ooh, 13 is pretty darn good.
I like it.
And you're using your halberd still?
Yep. Since the other guy was...
describe to me what the attack looks like. Is it like a wide
That one I would
attack, a pokey attack?
Yeah, that would be like a complete slashing, coming down. If as long as we got ceiling space, I would do it. If not, I would go, from the side hit.
We're giving full, I don't know, let's say 10 feet high ceilings in here, 10 foot high.
Yeah,
There's
but I'm a pretty tall guy
space
already.
in here. This is except for the church, this is the tallest building in town. It's not 2 stories, but it is up. All right, so you slash across, and although you do not cut any parts off of the zombie, the entire front opens up, and it's just nasty, gooey spilling onto the ground in front of you.
It's the worst pinata.
Now this is the dance floor.
Yeah, no, it is. Somebody just needs to light it up.
Yes. Tried that already.
Belle?
All right, so those two skeletons are there. As I come in, I'm just kind of like, oh, and I'm going to slowly start backing out if they don't notice me, and trying to close the door.
I haven't added them into any initiative yet because they're not really paying attention to you. They seem, okay. I don't know. I just turned the tokens on the screen, but they're not.
Yeah.
I won't say they're paying attention.
I'm just going to be like, shh. Yeah. I'm just going to back out and just try to close the door as I slowly exit.
Okay. And I'll keep that spot revealed because you can describe to others what you saw.
Yeah. So as I close the door very quietly, I'll turn, still seeing them dealing with this stuff, and I will have again shoot my crossbow at number 3, since I see that Siegfried here has 2 of them he's dealing with. So I'll help him out there. Let's see. That's a
number 3 is the one that flopped down onto the ground too, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
All right. 14 definitely hit.
And that is 9 damage, and then 5 if I have sneak attack, which I'm not sure.
All right, so I'll just throw this out here. This is the one that Siegfried left at 1 hit point.
Okay.
Let me just make sure.
Son of a.
Yeah. Let me just make sure it does die. It does. It fails its Constitution save.
I just look at Siegfried. I'm like, I got you.
I got it.
Thanks. How many are in the next room?
I'm like, shh, don't bother them in the other room. Let's deal with this first.
Keep it quiet, will you?
Yeah.
Belle, this is serious. Get off me, zombie. Back. I'm having a conversation.
And then I'll use the rest of my movement to head back here and hide behind this chair.
Go for it. Let's see a stealth roll here.
Stealth roll. Behind the chair. Come on, stealth.
Come on, stealth.
16.
Yeah. Nobody really notices you. Yeah, apparently,
I just crouch behind the chair. Yeah.
Then we.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Numbers are done.
Yeah, numbers are done. I'll remove that from the initiative, and we go to Miles.
Miles is going to switch to his pickaxe, jump off the table.
From the top rope.
Randy, did you move your microphone? You're a little quieter.
It's stuck to my head, so.
There you go. Well, that's better.
So he's going to walk up to that guy, and
here he comes, and he's got the steel pickaxe.
Now, hold on. Does Miles walk up to, or does he swagger up to?
Swagger.
You got swagger. Right. You got swagger. You got swagger. Anytime you can swagger, you got to swagger.
Agreed.
Since I don't have anything, that's a strength roll for that dice, right? So,
what is your normal hand-to-hand weapon?
Longsword, isn't it?
So longsword, isn't it?
My longsword's the regular one, but I was using the pickaxe. The longsword
is... so if you can click on the longsword one.
Okay, I'll do that.
That way we'll just get the full roll, because it'll use the same modifier. 10 will hit. I see that.
Okay, and it's also a D8, so I'll just go ahead and click the damage.
Yep. And
nice.
We have, because it's a versatile, longsword's versatile, so it tells you whether you're using it one or two-handed.
It was definitely
but
two-handed. He was going to swing up.
It was.
But you're using the pickaxe, though, right?
Yeah, the pickaxe.
Yeah. Okay.
Swinging straight up, going for the face, the jaw.
All right. when you do this, let me finish putting that negative there. The head comes off of the body almost easily. It's like it was barely attached, maybe with a little bit of rotting something. The pickaxe embeds itself right up through the chin, through the top of the head. The head comes off of the torso of the rotting corpse, and as you end your swing, the let's call it Teflon of the pickaxe lets the head and all of the nastiness just slide right off and bounce off the ceiling and down to the ground behind you.
I love this thing.
It's nonstick.
It is nonstick, and it's still just as shiny and pretty as it was when you first pulled it out of that dusty old house.
1 ounce of zombie gore.
Cool. All right, so you moved up there, finished that one. Gosh, you guys are really showing up Abraxas in this fight. Maybe it's a little too much of the Flagonborn there. Siegfried.
Yeah, I took that shot. It was a bad idea.
All right, Siegfried.
He's still reeling from when he was trying to put on a show with his breath weapon. It didn't come out right. He's just, feeling a little...
That could be it.
Well, 10-foot ceilings and 7 foot tall. It's hard to swing this thing in here. It's a mess.
There you go.
Siegfried is actually going to... Oh, no, I need to select him. He's going to move forward in front of the zombie here.
Oh, cool.
Because this is his kill.
Yeah.
Nobody's taking it from him.
I'm standing between Bell and the target.
He'll just shoot between your legs. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nope.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
That's the first low one.
That's the first miss.
Why did you do
All right,
that?
they're no longer showing you up, Abraxas.
Yes.
Oh, do you have
19 that one time.
Do you have the bonus action extra attack thingy now?
Do I? I don't. I shouldn't have extra attack.
You had something.
Second roll
wind.
one.
Oh no!
Second wind. Second wind.
I have second wind. I don't have extra attack. I do have action surge.
Action surge.
That's the one I was talking about. You can have another action.
That's it, but yes, that he'd burn it though, if he wants to.
Yeah, nah. If there's still enemies, I want to save it.
Okay. Let's see then. We're going to let that zombie try and attack you back because this guy obviously is very dexterous. He easily dodged to the side, and I think he just kind of kept going because an 8's not going to hit you.
No.
All right,
Is that your dance partner? What's going on over there?
He's missing his dance partner.
do.
That's what it is. He was leading, and now there's nothing going on. So he kind of leaned to the side. You missed with your longsword, and he just kind of is up against the door frame, like he's resting.
I'm
Because
letting him
that's what
take a
zombies
break.
need to do. And let's see what Abraxas can do about that.
Can I cut in?
It would be my pleasure.
All right, let's see. See if we can do it up. Come on.
Do it to it.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Look what you started.
is that a botch?
That's a fail. And that's
Yeah,
a
that's
roll of
a-
a 1.
Yeah.
6 is a 1. And, I'm
wow.
sorry. Red is a 1 and green is a 20.
Yeah.
Yikes.
All right.
Maybe just like not steal my dance partners.
We're
I
just
don't even
gonna,
have to come in because I get the extra 5 foot length. I could just hey, poke him from here.
we
like I do.
can kind of pretend none of that happened. Bell.
So Bell looking through the table, seeing his burly teammates just whiff on this last zombie, is going to try to again redeem them by shooting through Siegfried and Abraxas and Miles, the zombie in the face.
Dude, I've been camping here all day.
That's a 25.
Yes, you got the 20.
Crit.
You got the 20.
Natural 20.
All right.
Good lord. All right.
My internet just said it's unstable. Am I back?
Yeah,
Are we all good?
Yeah, you locked up for a second, but we're good now.
All right, we're good. That's just why I was guffawing. Remember what I was saying before about how we maximize some stuff and do things in favor of the players? So we maximize our hit points when we level up. Earlier I mentioned if we're rounding, we round up for the player, down for the monsters. I want to say, as far as I'm aware, this is our actual first combat crit of the game. And I am going to do combat criticals as maximum damage twice. We're not going to roll damage for crits. We're just going to take the maximum and double it.
Okay.
We will
All right,
do the entire thing. So whatever your modifier is, a maximum roll, and then double it.
Okay, so the maximum roll is a d6, so that's 6.
Yeah.
So it's a d6 is the maximum for it, and then my modifiers are +3 for damage.
Okay, so that will
18
be
points.
18 points, and then
plus we're going to add the 6
I have sneak attack as well.
Yeah.
24.
So we are at this point.
That dude.
Oh man.
It has to beat what? DC 29?
Bell stole the show again. And
just taking out the crossbow. I get on the chair, and as I step on it, making myself taller so I can see over Siegfried and Abraxas, just fire the shot off, going right past Siegfried's beautiful hair into the face of the zombie.
And the zombie breathes its last breath, and you swear you hear the tail end of it say, "It's the end of the episode." And
that's one hell of a
we're
death
going to wrap
throes.
up the Tranquility zombie massacre. And we can all say,
"Search the bodies."
See ya.
Bye-bye.
The preceding podcast was brought to you by
That's a mean
onejoeyoung.
toothpick.
You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.
I'm upset.
okay, thanks, bye.